Coach, the weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather, and we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. That's fielded in the end zone. And 21-yard line.
Wait, set, wide, 20. Let's go, deep, tighten up. Let's go, deep, tighten up. 12-50. 53 now.
On first down, Brady. He's going to take a shot right away. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. Antonio Callaway, 79 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, one word for that opening play call, and that is aggressive, but it worked. First play from scrimmage, long touchdown pass.
Well, let's be honest about it. In our production meeting last night, we talked about when would the secondary get tested. I did not say they'd get tested on play number one. I knew as the game went along, they would take their shots. But that, as you said, a bold strike and very successful right out of the gate.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Ryan will bring the Falcons up now first and 10 at their own 18. Here's Ryan. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace. One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
And third down is a key down in any game you play. And third down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first and 10 deep in their own territory. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Now it's Kamara in the passing game. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack is a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Looking to throw again on second down. Brady. Flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Tack McKinley in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Check it. 54. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. Mine's 54. Hey, echo. 54. Run. All right, let's go, Bandit.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And that will be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And no return on this one as that kicks out of bounds, so they'll start just outside of their own 30-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. It's 7 to
I was going to go draft, but pride's better,
0.
right?
You know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's
two
different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get, and then the players and the coaching staff.
I scored on the first play of the second drive.
Can they win some games and feel better about themselves despite the fact they have no shot at the playoffs? Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. On 3rd down, Ryan. From left side, it's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards, 1st down, Atlanta. Now Ryan on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Ryan, nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him.
So he didn't want to play?
Is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Third and long. It's Ryan. And he hits his target. This is Luke Stocker. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A nice pickup there. 18 yards. First down Falcons. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Check. Hey, watch it.
Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Ryan.
That's a fucking ball, bro.
And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Ryan. It's caught. Jones. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Saints. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them. Big tackle, knock the ball free. Anything you can do to slow them down.
I'm pretty sure I know what route he's trying to throw.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Ryan. Stocker's got it, complete. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Bro. Okay.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
You talking about because he's in the game? The dude is 7-0. That's what I thought you said. What the hell?
From the shotgun, Ryan. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown.
Bro, this thing I had is the only person with his own.
With touchdown number 7 on the year. As they are now on the board here in the first half. But what a quick turnaround there. They get the football. Next play, boom, touchdown.
I've been in a situation before where a turnover occurs. If you're over on the bench with your defensive mate and you talk about what to do on your next series, and all of a sudden you hear sudden change, you've got to get out on the field and defend right away. Not everyone is mentally prepared to go.
Is that what is yelled on the sidelines a lot of times?
That, among other things.
Maybe some words we can't share here.
Yeah, we'll just keep this one PG.
FCC violation.
No doubt.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. On second down, Kamara. And he's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. Give them 18 there, and the Saints have a first down. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
It's just
It'll be a
angle.
Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try to
think it's a 90.
he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
This is Carson. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it?
Oh, Murray.
Their will on the defense was at 5 straight runs.
I forgot he was even started on my team.
Start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
They give me more carries.
Now Kamara. And Kamara has it stripped. And a short pickup there down to about the 9.
You got it. Wait, that. Wait, 20. 52 right here. Big stop. Shadow. Check 26. Check 26.
And this will be a jet sweep. Here's Thomas with it. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. The kick by Lutz is good.
I didn't want him to get hurt, so I just took the outside pressure.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to
I'm not about to let this ticket get hurt.
Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right?
He drove the ball down the field, but I'm trying to stop the run so I get an X factor. So I'm just letting him pass the ball essentially and not running.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Freeman. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 16, first down Falcons.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him.
They
blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
I ran
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. Looking deep for who? And that's caught.
What the fuck?
With touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Falcons,
I mean, at least it wasn't a run, but what the fuck?
We've seen these two, Matt Ryan and Julio Jones, connect quite a few times over the years. It never gets old.
It never gets old. Well, maybe for the defense it does, but not for us who are watching it.
Bro, I'll score one play.
Every time he steps on the field, you can just about mark him down for 100 yards. That's about his career average per game. But think about this. Getting in the end zone has always been a struggle for him. He gets the big yardage, but he doesn't get the touchdowns. Not this time. No matter how many people were kicked in coverage, he found a way to beat it.
Here's Brady. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Bro, what?
Picked off at the 39. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you plan to back seven on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again, Ryan. Jones has it. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Now it's Ryan. That's complete right around the 8. And here he'll get it down to the 7. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Don't be mad. Don't be mad. There's more coming. There's more where I came from.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
On 3rd and goal, Ryan. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Matt Ryan now 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Falcons push further out in front. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Running with Kamara. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. On the ground, this is Kamara. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 23 yards the pickup there.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they get to that end zone real fast. Brady
now on first down. steps away to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Some strong running at the 20. And out of bounds right around the 20. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up. On 3rd down, Carson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this.
I think it's my fault for hitting the button late.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Kamara trying again. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season as his guys are back within a single score. So what can Brady do here as he'll lead his guys up to go for 2. They're going to try and run. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This fielded
It depends if like the hose is there or not.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. That late in the clock, 2nd quarter, why not just run it a time or 2 and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. And this is caught at the 20. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Brady. And Thomas has it. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these 2 teams at the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Let's go.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you talk that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
I'm not mad about that. I just need to stop the run. Fuck.
And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
54, South.
To throw is Ryan. And he knocks the ball
He almost caught that.
Incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones, his intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now it's Ryan. He sets to fire deep. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's 4th down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively.
I don't know why, but it's always agonizing to me to see a guy make a mistake in this phase of the game because you can. It's all on him. All eyes there. He's got a chance to make a punt return, and instead, he ends up putting it on the carpet.
Puts it on the carpet. The little rubber pellets shoot up. Never a good sign for a and Kamara has it stripped, and the Falcons grab it, and his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over, yet they are humans out there.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
He'll get 15 and a Saints first down. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. Able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Tackle made by the 2nd-round pick, Isaiah Oliver. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do
Isaiah
set you up in
Oliver.
position on 2nd down.
I have no idea.
Kamara. And he loses the football a 2nd time. And the Falcons grab it. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't
get 99 carrying. I don't know about a fumbling problem.
Just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big drop.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. A nice pickup there, 18 yards. First down, Falcons. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. He completes it to Jones. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Ryan. Incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down. Line of scrimmage. Again, the 4-yard line. Second and goal. Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
want 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Now Ryan. Now it's caught. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal. The offense is staying
What the fuck?
Here we go.
He's not even allowed to go for it.
From the 1. They'll try and throw for it with Ryan.
What the hell, bro?
Incomplete.
I don't think he's ever been up in the game, so he didn't know he couldn't go for it.
Saints able to come up with a goal line stand.
Wait, set. 380. Check that.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
He is kind of tripping for real.
The safety makes the stop.
But
both teams
it's all right.
practice this situation, and this time the guys on offense won, and in a very nice way. What a run from that position on their own goal line.
Gave them some good breathing room.
I wonder now,
I mean,
still stack the line of scrimmage, or do you play
along with me playing around to start the game, and Kamara fumbling twice in my own red zone.
So a decent gain.
And then you have shit like that, like, bro, my fullback blocked somebody in the back.
The guys who just gave up that play.
How the hell you get a block in the back as a fullback?
Following the penalty, it's Kamara. They find some open field here. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. That one good for 26.
If I end up winning by a lot, they'll go back out stat padded.
On the defensive side, what allowed that good size run?
Well, they were in a cover 2 alignment, which means your 2 safeties are back away from the line of scrimmage. So if you can match up your blocking at the line, at the point of attack, there's usually some room, a big gap between.
That's what he's hoping for.
And that's what they were able to exploit.
A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A Saints 1st down there on a gain of 11.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy 1st down conversion. Past the 20, and now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Saints have retaken the lead. Lutz good on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Oh, shit.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Kick it like that.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back. Back
now here on EA Sports. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
But I already know what he's about to do.
Now Ryan. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Out routes are always timing routes, and if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looked like he let him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds. On 3rd down, Ryan. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan in there for sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. This is Harris. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a 1-possession game. This one not fully over yet. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Bro, he knew that shit was against the rules. He tried to do that shit on purpose.
A man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Kamara again. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 10 yards, good for his Saints, 1st down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On the ground, Kamara. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
Brady's throw there complete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Now Brady.
Well, why did you stop?
And that is
what the fuck is he doing?
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And Lutz's kick is good. And that'll make this a 7-point game.
I set him on a slant.
Defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive. Ryan hit, and he lost the football. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
And he will find his man on the outside. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
From the gun on third down, Ryan. And he can't come.
Haha, Clinton Dix.
Nearly his second of the game. Instead, fourth down. I guess they're in a situation now, fourth quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted, and if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. The Falcons will go for it. It's Ryan. Complete to Jones. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
So sad.
They'll run. This is Kamara. And room there to work it inside the 25. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeout.
So I got Carson.
Ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. That one, a first
the same
down
play he injured in
pickup of
college.
8.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
Now it's Carson. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
That nigga's not nice. He just having a good game, bro. Unless he put his stats up or something.
With Carson fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out, and the Falcons grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Not the trend he wanted to start the season with a fumble lost in both weeks 1 and 2. Now, it's not a disaster, but
I would have thought should have kept Kamara in the game, but that nigga fumbled twice already.
Every scouting report, I remember sitting in defensive rooms and hearing the scouting report from my coaches, and if someone had a particular problem carrying the ball,
it's not. I was trying to get him to come out to the 1.
Attention to him. Get out to the football. He's dropped it the last couple of games.
Yeah, he can't get some more.
26 following a gain of 6.
Let's talk about football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
I have to hold him under 50.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Check 15, check 15.
After the
No, chill. Fuck, pass the ball.
With a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
What the hell?
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
Watch the screen, watch the screen.
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Well, they had held him pretty well in check, but if you recall back in the first quarter, you said they needed to avoid the big play. He finally gets loose.
And the thing about it,
bro, I don't know who that is.
Be a bunch of big plays. Sometimes one big play can be enough. That's why it's tough to deal with a guy like that.
Now a desperation throw deep, and he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season, as they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes. A very important extra point there, up and good.
This nigga broke 3 tackles on the way to catch.
28 as he kicks it away. This will be fielded in the back line of the end zone. The Saints offense on the field.
Now I can't let this thing get the ball back because some crazy shit might happen.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that. But they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to humble and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Toss play, Kamara. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Short gain last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. Now Brady. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be in.
Bro, this nigga really dropped that ball, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Thomas Morstead now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they're going. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line.
If this nigga scores, he deserves a win, bro. Because this nigga's got 3 user strips. Oh shit, he got double me. Oh shit. Oh shit.
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that.
Shit, Matt is giving him all the tools to do it, bro. If he's smart enough, he could throw like a post or some shit.
Looking downfield for Jones. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Julio Jones once again the intended target. And that'll bring up second down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Ryan to throw. Going for the deep ball. And this is incomplete.
Shit, knowing my fucking luck, that shit would have got caught, bro.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they look to throw. Going up top. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden
They're going to
death.
give him the ball
First
first.
team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they
Jesus,
kick a field goal,
man.
though, or don't score, the other team gets
Jesus
a possession.
Christ,
and after
bro.
both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death.
You know what the
First
crazy
team to
thing is?
score
No one's
wins the
watching this game because they think it's going to be a blowout.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
I'm not scared. I don't care. I wouldn't care about the loss as much as you would think I would.
Offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Except for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team. And that first drive,
they're gonna be like, bro, you're on a new level of stat pad and you forcing games to overtime.
Scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Again, it's Kamara. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They've had some success here in overtime on this opening drive running the football. Right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well.
I got to put Carson in the game. I hope he doesn't fumble.
On 2nd down, it's Carson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Let's go, Chrissy Chris. Let's go, Chrissy Chris.
I don't know if they've scripted this drive or they're going off field, but that's 3 plays that are working pretty well.
Yeah, not only that.
Bruh, every time I juke this, the shrimp come, bruh. I can't win.
And trying to regroup because their strategy thus far is simply not working.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Carson. And he'll snag about.
You see, that shit almost got stripped.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. On 2nd down now. It's Carson, and he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys,
well,
hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run.
Thanks to them for adding this rule.
They always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. A partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well.
I ran for 400 yards, bro.
So for New Orleans, the perfect season remains intact as they move to 11-0 on the year. And they'll have another road date next week with the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, they've fallen out of things now as they sink to 3-8. And they'll have a quick turnaround as they're back
He about to hit me up
Thursday at noon
with 1 or 2
Eastern
reactions. Either he's going to be really excited that he was in the game, or he's going to be really mad he lost.
That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
He acted like he casually was in the game or something, bro. What the fuck? He said, good game, I should have kicked that field goal earlier. Chris Carson had 11 carries for 89 yards. But I'm gonna get my X Factor. Hey. Hey, Sheldon Rankins. Yeah. A lot of more still needs his too. Sheldon Rankins is now superstar X Factor. Hey. I'm glad I signed this nigga before he became superstar X Factor. Unfakeable. Superstar X Factor. Now I got two of them. Unstoppable Force. Unstoppable Force. Jesus Christ, bro. This nigga has thrown 41 picks on Matt Ryan so far. 29. Those was Kamara's first 2 fumbles. Yards after contact. What the fuck? Who does he be playing? Yeah. I mean, I got the Cardinals dude. What you mean? Mm-hmm. Tyron Smith's allowed 0 sacks. Bro, you be talking shit about Connor Williams. This thing on the 1 sack list.
Who?
Connor Williams, he's going to give up 1 sack. I got 3 people on the 2 sack list. You play Corey? Mm. But the Falcons dude's first in total yards. I'm first in total offense yards. Passing yards, not so much. Total rushing yards, yeah. Points per game, yes. Rushing touchdowns, no. You talking about on COD?
That's crazy. I get went out like that. As soon as you open the door
How come Quinn never joined the party? What's it going to take for me to clinch a playoff berth?
Bro, I was fucking sleeping. Bro, I was fucking sleeping.
I have Corey, the Eagles, Big Gucci, and McPhee. Interesting.
Well, how are you, nigga?